Assalamualaikum. Good morning, parents, children, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to Reading at Cyber Garden. I'm so happy to welcome you to this beautiful flower dome as we celebrate this year's Raikan Ilmu Month organized by Yayasan Mendaki. My appreciation to our partners, Gardens by the Bay, for this lovely location, National Library Board, Smart Nation, and Scholastic for your contributions and support in this virtual event. In support of Raikan Ilmu, Reading at Cyber Garden aims to instill the love of reading among our families. We want to inspire you and your family to read together, learn together, and create fond memories together. Indeed, through Reading at Cyber Garden and other Raikan Ilmu events, we hope to share with you how learning can take place anytime, anywhere, even in the comfort of your own home. The current operating landscape is challenging for all of us, but I'm pleased to see how our community have quickly adapted and adjusted when the COVID-19 pandemic hit us. For example, during the circuit breaker period, many parents took on the role of teachers to support their children's home-based learning. It was heartening to see parents using creative ways to engage their children, whether through reading or hands-on activities that make use of items around the house. It is in this spirit that I'd like to share the theme for this year's Reading at Cyber Garden, which is Resilience, Stories of Nature. When we look around at nature or read books relating to nature, we can find many examples of resilience that we can learn and share with our children. For example, in nature, we can see how some plants are able to survive despite the harsh environment. Just like what we had done to adapt and adjust to the impact of COVID-19 pandemic to continue learning by holding this event online. Books like The Ugly Duckling tell us a story of how a duck, who may be different from the others, eventually grew to be a beautiful swan despite the challenges it faced in its journey of change and growth. Being resilient is one of the values that we can impart on our children, and we can do this through the stories of nature that we see and read with them. Reading is also one of the easiest ways that we as parents can become actively involved in our children's learning. At the recent Mendaki's Education Symposium held earlier this year, Dr. Beth O'Brien from the National Institute of Education shared that beyond income or social status, one of the best predictors of students' achievements in school is how well his or her family is able to create a home environment that encourages learning. When we as parents are involved, our children can achieve more regardless of our status, ethnic or racial background, or even level of education. As parents, I encourage you to read together with your children. Spend time together with your children to share with them about what you are reading, or ask them about what they are reading. These are just some simple ways to nurture a reading habit. Throughout this morning's event, you will see examples of this and hopefully gain some tips on how you can instill a culture of learning at your own home. I hope that when the COVID-19 situation improves, you will also take time to bring your children and family to Gardens by the Bay and our libraries to learn from nature and the many books that we have. I would also like to take this opportunity to congratulate all the families who had participated in the Story Me Time online family storytelling competition. All the participants have made an amazing effort and shown great creativity in their submissions. While there can only be one winner, I believe all families who have participated are winners in their own right for sharing this valuable experience with your children. Once again, I'd like to thank all of you for tuning in to Reading at Cyber Garden this morning. You have taken a big step to show your love and support for your child by being actively involved in their learning. Do check out the Raikan Ilmu microsite for the latest activities this month. I wish you all an enjoyable morning with your children and family members at Reading at Cyber Garden. Thank you.